Amid the whirlwind that is the reconstruction of a historic NFL franchise, there's something that doesn't appear in the highlights, doesn't make gigantic headlines, and doesn't turn into memes on social media. It's the value of silence, of listening, of the presence of someone who has lived through it all, from the top to the basement, and who now walks alongside those who are just beginning. And if there's something that Chicago fans know well, it's that stubborn hope that reinvents itself every season. And in 2025, it has a new name, but it also gained a guide, a true guardian, and that changes everything. The announcement may have flown under the radar in Las Vegas, but for Bears fans, the impact is profound. Case Keenum, the 37-year-old veteran quarterback, has officially been signed by the franchise in a one-year deal worth $3 million. And his role isn't exactly to compete for a starting position. Keenum arrives with a very clear mission: to be the direct mentor of Caleb Williams, the young talent who carries the weight of being the first overall pick in the 2024 draft. Williams is undoubtedly the future, but every future needs a solid present. And Keenum, with stints at 7 franchises and 66 games as a starter, represents exactly that. The Bears' front office move needs to be understood within a broader context. After a 2024 season marked by setbacks, injuries, and a bitter campaign of 5 wins and 12 losses, Chicago found itself at a crossroads. With the firing of the former offensive coordinator and the arrival of Shane Waldron in the role, it became clear that the organization needed to provide real structure for its new quarterback. Moreover, it needed to create an environment of learning and support. The offensive line was strengthened with names like Joe Thuney and Jonah Jackson, but there was an invisible space that still needed to be filled, the one that exists between the helmets and the sidelines. That's where Keenum comes in. It's not just about statistics or an arm that's still reliable. It's about experience. Case Keenum is a quarterback who has faced hostile crowds, led improbable campaigns, and has been both in command and on the bench. He knows what to say when everything seems lost in the locker room. He knows when to let the kid make mistakes. And he knows, above all, that part of a young quarterback's success lies in how he sees the game beyond the 4 lines. The signing of Keenum isn't about today. It's about preparing Caleb for what comes tomorrow, when the eyes of the world will be on him, and only him. And what about the Bears fans? Divided. On social media, many celebrate the arrival of a mentor as a sign of maturity from the front office. Others question whether $3 million could be better invested in depth of the roster. But there's something that everyone seems to recognize. Caleb Williams will need all the help possible to face the weight of leading the Chicago franchise. And having a veteran like Keenum by his side could be the difference between a turbulent start and a beginning of an era. And now, Bears Nation, was Keenum's arrival the right move to guide the new franchise quarterback? Or are we facing yet another promise that might slip on its own steps? Comment below, give a like, and subscribe, because here, the voice of the fans always has a say.